know when flirting?
Definitely, when flirting, the thing I like to do is eye contact.
Hey man, what's one thing you should know about when you're flirting?
The biggest thing is probably eye contact. It's very important. And winking. Little, you know.
How is that's both eyes?
Both eyes? Wait, one eye, one eye.
One eye.
There we go.
Is eye contact important when flirting with the opposite sex?
I think eye contact is important to establish a connection, build trust. A lot can be said about the look in someone's eye, and I make a lot of friends just by how they look and how they come off that way.
It's important to maintain eye contact with the opposite sex when you're talking to them, so it makes it look like you have connection with them and that you're focused on them and no one else.
Why do you think eye contact is important when flirting with the opposite sex?
I think eye contact is important because unless you can see the person, you can't really flirt like I'm flirting you.
Why do you think body language is important when flirting?
I think it's important because you're a lot of time embarrassed to say what you actually feel, so you just gotta show it. Because I know when I'm flirting, you're kind of embarrassed to talk out loud to girls sometimes, maybe. So you just gotta show it sometimes, I guess.
Body language is important. You know, you want to look cool, but you want to be a gentleman at the same time.
That self-confidence and also the way that you present yourself connect to each other, because if I was sitting here slouching, I would show that I'm shy. You want to be confident when you're approaching somebody who you like, and if you're flirting, you want to know what you're doing and you want to present yourself as best as you can.
Where do you think is the best place to flirt?
I'd have to say the bar.
The best place for is definitely the rec center working on your pipes. In the weight room. If I'm in the mood to flirt, I always go to my go-to spot, Bentley, at its finest. Go to the salad line, you know, ask them what they're going to put on their salads, you know, talk about casual dressings. I like French.
Yeah.
Alright, let's have a question. So when a guy is flirting with you, what is one thing that you take notice of?
I take notice of compliments. One best compliment that you've gotten from the opposite sex.
One best compliment I've got were my dance moves.
Say that a lot of babes like my locks.
I really like my facial hair and the way it is groomed.
The best compliment that I've ever gotten from the opposite sex was that I had the best teeth that he'd ever seen.
The best compliment I've ever got was, quote unquote, I like your beard. The best compliment I ever got from a girl was my hair.
Alright Jeff, why is self-confidence important when flirting?
I think girls want to be entertained. You know, no one wants to be bored. So I think with self-confidence, girls will have more fun. I mean, that's my initial answer. Along with self-confidence, I mean, if you don't want to hang out with yourself, why would someone else want to? Yeah, I think you have to be confident.
So if a guy is flirting with you, what's one thing you kind of take notice of?
I noticed that he's like confident and he smiles a lot, but he's not real cocky, because cockiness is not cool.
I do think self-confidence is important when flirting with the opposite sex.
Well, it's definitely important because if you're trying to, interact with someone that you're interested in, if you're not confident, you want to see that and whatever. Like, they want to see someone who is like, have some type of presence about themselves. And if you're like, you don't really have confidence, it's like, I'm not going to talk to you. Like, look at you, like, you know what I mean?
Self-confidence is important because it shows the other person that you can be who you are and you're not afraid to be, and they'll be more interested in you.